Alright, made it back here with another video. I think, I don't really know what planet I'm on. I've been listening to Meatloaf and Pink Floyd all day and all night. So, I don't know if I'm coming or going. But anyway, I thought I'd do a video based on one of the comments in the last video about the difference between Cobra Guppies and Snakeskin Guppies. Now, these are Cobra Guppies. This is a cross that I made of my red lace snakeskins, and I believe I did on this one red albino females. So I got two different things going on with the body and the tail on most of the males. I have a variety of ages in the tank, and one other one that shows no snakeskin pattern to make some more points, which I'll get to. So this is the younger one. Now it's got a snakeskin pattern from about the gills to just below where the dorsal starts, and except this guy's in the way. And if we can get the focus, there we go, you can see it perfectly. So those zebraness bars or vertical bars on the back would disqualify this from being a snakeskin guppy, which is more or less an IFGA class. They have two classes, snakeskin variegated, which is a variegated tail, and they also have a snakeskin solid, which is a snakeskin pattern on the body with a solid tail. Could be any color, red, blue, purple, green, whatever, yellow. So this is an older one. And you can see that as his tail develops from the younger ones here, that's pretty much a normally, well, it's beginning to not be a normally shaped tail. There seems to be two sets of genes working on, wow, that was fast, working on the tail. So I have two distinct different patterns. A bit of a nothing at the top, and at the bottom we have like a variegated almost a striping thing. So that's a product of the cross that I did. I'll keep doing selective breeding to try to straighten that out. But anyway, that's a Cobra, because it's not an entire snakeskin pattern. And I'm not sure where the name Cobra skin or Cobra came from. Probably just somebody that named their fish Cobras because it had those vertical bars. I don't know. I really don't know. But anyway, what do you call a bear that jumps but never lands? Peter Panda. Peter Panda. What an awful joke. Alright, well that stunk. But anyway, so that's this one's got a really beautiful snakeskin pattern on most of the body. But it would be disqualified if well, it's not a good enough fish anyway, but if it was entered into an IFGA snakeskin class, if there were shows and if they didn't laugh from seeing a fish with such a crappy shaped tail, it would get DQ'd because it's not a snakeskin, it's a Cobra. I don't know if they would write Cobra, as usually they give you a hint on why they DQ'd it. They might just say crappy fish. I don't know. So this is the younger ones, and they look fantastic when they're young. The tail's not screwy yet, but this will develop, like the other ones, into an oddball combination tail. So it depends. I mean, I haven't done anything with these yet. I'm still perfecting it. This one has no pattern at all, but it carries the snakeskin / Cobra genes. So if I were to mate him with one of the females in the tank, there would be primarily Cobra males and females that carry it. You can see these females really have no color in their tail, but I think the fact that I have two distinct tail patterns, and this video is going off the rails already. See the shape of that tail? It's like it's a crappy shark type fin. I think that's a different gene going on than this one, which has a normal rounded tail. Now, if I probably just picked females that look like that, I might be able to eliminate the bottom part of that junky tail. I'll see. I'll get around to it. I don't really have the tank space for it, but I just wanted to show these. Now, these are going to be similar thing. These are the dark blue dragon guppies. Hey, I got a name right. Now, they primarily have a snakeskin pattern, but from the back half of the tail, the pattern decreases so much that you can't call it a snakeskin, because it's got to be at least 60% of the body, but I've had entries DQ'd if they weren't 80%. So it could just be the individual judge's ideas, or it just wasn't that good of a fish. So this would not be anything to do with the IFGA. It's a Asian strain. Small percentage of these get the Dumbo pec fins, but it takes a little while. It takes about 5-6 months for that to grow in. But these are really cool looking fish. I really enjoy these. They have the half thumb type dorsal, the males. Females don't have much going on. A little bit of color in the tail, a little tint of a blue. I don't believe these fish breed true, at least based on what I'm getting. I get some that have some red. I'm assuming these are similar to like the bluegrass. I guess it's the Blaujeans or something. Blaujean, but it gives you some red ones, which are kind of cool looking. You could buy them and cull out the red ones like this one is, or not cull them but put them in their own tank with females and see. You might be able to reduce it down to just getting like a red dragon. I don't really know. I don't have as much experience with these yet. I'm still working on it. And we'll see. But the other thing I want to mention, I bought a couple more of these. Let me zoom out. These are the Lee specimen containers. Now, if I can do this without screwing everything up. Alright, I don't know where I put it. Somewhere I have a box that I was going to show you. But I don't know where I put it. Wait a minute, I think I found it. There we go. It's a Lee specimen container. I believe this one is the large because it says large. They're only about $10, but these are excellent for emergencies. If you have to medicate a fish, use less medicine if you use a small container. And it's got a number on it. You can probably find them on Amazon. I paid $10 for it at my local fish store, the Hidden Reef. Number is 10524, large. And let me gently put this down. So I actually just threw it. So anyway, so these are cobras. These would be considered a cobra, but really a dragon. And I'll move on to a real snakeskin so that this video actually makes sense. What do you call a well-dressed ant? An elegant. Ah, truly awful. Alright, now these, if I can get them to show, these are the very intricate lace tail and very intricate snakeskin pattern. More or less, they're red lace snakeskins. The lace refers to the tail, and you can also have like a very lacy snakeskin pattern, I guess, too. But if I can get this to focus, the pattern on these is incredible. Now it looks like it doesn't have a pattern, but as you get closer, you can see how intricate this is. It's unbelievable. They're not metalheads. They are just a snakeskin, but I believe that they were crossed back, like a snakeskin back to another, probably a parent of the snakeskins. So it probably has a double dose, more or less, of the snakeskin pattern, which gave it the super intricate interlocking pattern. It's really hard to even pick it up. I think you can see it there. They get a nice half-thumb dorsal. The body has, really, it's just like a silver. Now the tail will look a little confusing. Some of them get black spots, some don't. I tried to put a collection of both in there. But these fish are 5.5 to 6 months old and just truly amazing. I sold a trio of them on Aquabid about a month ago. A little surprised, I only got one bid. I guess nobody else likes snakeskins. And it's probably true, because I think when I do snakeskin videos, they get less views overall than most of the other videos. But such a beautiful pattern. This pattern does not start until roughly 3 months, and between 3 and 5 months these fish just become stunning. I've already gotten fry out of these. Like I said, these are 5.5 months old and just truly beautiful. I mean, I think they are. So anyway, so that's the difference with snakeskin and cobras. And the other thing I can mention, as I drop the camera all over the place, is the snakeskins have a very intricate interlocking pattern on at least 60% of the body, but really more. 60% is really not enough. The cobras have more of a vertical striping and a small amount of this chain link pattern. So it could be like half the body, but since that's not 60%, it's not considered a snakeskin. And the other part I already mentioned is the lace snakeskin is more or less the tail is a lace pattern. So anyway, I hope you liked it. Tried to do another video a little bit quicker, and I'll try to have another one up in a few days. I appreciate you watching. If you have any questions, you can put them in the comments or send me an email. And that's really about it. I think that's it for the bad jokes. I'll have some more in the next one. And the other thing I can say, if I didn't already, is the females have very little color on this line. A little hint of red and no spots or anything. So a little bit of a whitish dorsal, but it's the males that are just incredible. Now I was going to enter some of these in the variegated snakeskin class for 2021, but the October show was canceled. The next one I think is March or April, and they're supposed to go on as planned, but the way the virus situation is right now in the United States, I kind of guess there won't be any shows early in the year. Maybe once the virus is a little more under control. So anyway, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. And see you on the next one. And let me know if you do or don't like snakeskin guppies. I'm trying to do less videos of them. And I'll come up with something for the next one. And thank you so much for watching.